Hello, everyone. I think while we just wait for the presentation to be put up, maybe I can just tell you a little bit about myself. So, as you heard, I matriculated in 1994. I'm actually a homeboy. I'm from up the road, 54 Alpine Drive. That's where I grew up. I went to Parklands Primary, and then I came down to Shallcross High. So to come to school for my entire school life, I didn't have to cross the road. I just walked up to Parklands Primary and then walked down to Shallcross High. As you heard, I was part of the 94 matric year students. And when I was preparing this, I realized that we were the only year matriculants that when we came into school in January 1994, we came in under the old apartheid government. And when we left in December 94, we left under a democracy. That will never happen again. But truth be told, we didn't really understand the true impact of that year in our lives. And just the same with you students today too. You might not understand the impact of this year, this 50th year celebration in your life right now. But please be assured that this is really an important year in your life. When you look back, like we do, like the ex-students of Shallcross do, we see that the years that we spent here was memorable. It was so important to us, grounding us to what we've become now. And this is what we want for you. This is what we pray for you. And understand that you're not alone in your journey of life. If you've come from Shallcross High, as you are now, you've got friends that are backing you to succeed. It is said that people don't care what you know until they know what you care. Until they know that you care. Let me say that again. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. And if you see the individuals sitting here, your teachers, your parents, they all care about you and they want you to do well. And so this project that we are going to talk about is the Shallcross High School Legacy, which is going to be very closely aligned to Foreshore, the Friends of Shallcross High Association. It's still at its infancy stages, but in the short period of time that we've come together, we've actually done quite a lot. And it all started, my involvement all started, to be honest, I wasn't involved in the school at all until a couple months ago, and a mutual ex-pupil got me into contact with the evergreen Mrs. Pillay, because when I was in school, she was still here, and she still looks exactly the same. He hasn't aged. So got me involved because I'm working in the built environment. So when I left school in 94, I went into construction, started studying engineering, and cut a long story short, I've been running my own consulting engineering business for the last 12 years. So when we got involved, we said, let's look at the school holistically. We understand that there are many challenges that we have in terms of the buildings themselves, in terms of maintenance, in terms of school security. And in order for us to move forward and leave a legacy, we can't just do little bits and pieces, but we have to look at it holistically and then focus on a systematic way of getting our school better. So when I did the presentation, I must be honest, I thought we were going to have a discussion with a lot of people that are not in the school, but a lot of the photos you're going to see, you've seen it. So we're just going to run through it quickly. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but we're going to spend time on going forward. So if you look at, there we go. Let's go to the next slide. How do we operate this? That one. Sorry, sir, could you help me? This is a Mac. I'm not used to American stuff. Just move you press any button. There you go.
Try to play
Good.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
This is the next one.
That's it. Perfect.
Okay, just press next.
Perfect. Thanks. So, in order for us, any time in life, anywhere in life you are, if you want to make progress, if you want to move forward in life, the first thing you have to understand is where you are. You have to find your current status in life. Because if you don't know where you are, you don't know where you're going to. So you have to first find out where you are.